Now, your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
Yeah, it's going to be a hot one. 87 degrees current air temperature, dew point 77 again. We are looking at feels like temperatures up around 105 for you folks who are inside today without air conditioning. Mix of sun and clouds, east wind at about 7. The good news is, like yesterday, some of you will see thunderstorms in the afternoon that'll kind of take the edge off some of that heat. But there will be few and far between. Again, today, the rain chance less than typical. We're looking at 88 in Wauchula, 87 Arcadia, Myakka, Parrish, Bradenton, Sarasota, Northport, Punta Gorda, and Venice comes in at about 88 degrees. So taking the last look this week at our river gauges, I just wanted to put this out for those people who are being impacted by some of this river flooding. The Peace River, Zolfo Springs crested on the way down. The Myakka River, a pretty important one here, has finally crested. I looked at some of the gauge heights and they have decreased in the last 24 hours. I know you upstream people, or downstream people rather, still might see your crest occurring down the road, but the good news is the flood level has decreased from major down to moderate, so that's good news. As far as Zolfo Springs Peace River, on its way down, and I think there's not a whole lot of rainfall in the cards over the next couple of days to in any way increase that water level or discharge rates. So, you know, looking up a little bit here. We have across the region right now some pretty dry conditions. I would expect to see a few of those showers start to build over the next couple of hours, but I think mostly they'll be in inland areas where they will form, they'll grow, and then they'll gradually drift back to the coastline. But total rainfall amounts, again, we're talking about, ½ inch in that vicinity. Nothing ongoing at this moment, at this hour, and the rain chances probably about 40% in inland areas and 30% near the coast. So let's take a look at what we have. There's Jose spinning around there. We have a trough of low pressure that is moving along the east coast. Jose being picked up by that will be lifted toward the north. It will get close to the U.S. but then be pushed back out into open waters. As that happens, we get a more northeasterly wind flow across our region that draws in some drier air and really does reduce our rain chances. Now, temperatures will still be warm, unfortunately, but maybe some slightly drier air working its way to the surface will make it feel a little bit better for you. Isolated showers today, partly sunny, and then a drier weekend. Taking a look at statistics here, TD 14. 80% chance of development within this cloud cover, and Jose. So 3 separate systems. 14 has 35-mile-an-hour winds. The motion is to the west-northwest. This area of cloudiness not developed yet, and Jose. All of them are forecast at this time to recurve back out into open waters. Now, Jose may increase in intensity a little bit and get strong enough over the weekend that it could bring some swell action to parts of the mid-Atlantic or northeast coast. But its impact on Florida, west coast of Florida, it's not going to happen. Northeast wind at about 5 knots. We'll have 2-foot seas and a light chop on bay and inland waters. And the extended range forecast calls for pretty nice weather for the next several days with decreasing rain chances. Back to you guys.